Hi, my name is Marietta Mahani, and this week's Aqua tip, we're going to be holding onto the noodle and we have it in between the legs, and we're going to be just doing a very simple movement pattern that's quite easy to do, but a great in-between exercise, especially if you're passing the noodle, from one side to the other. You're doing something over here, you bring the noodle into the middle, do something here before you pass the noodle across to the opposite side to do something behind you. We always need that thing in the middle. This is one of those things that you can put in the middle. Okay, so feet up off the bottom of the pool, and we're kicking. We're holding on to the end of the noodle, and we're going to be doing a cha-cha rhythm. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. 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 Now, you know how it is. Anything that you do in the water, what you see from pool deck doesn't even represent what you're feeling. Right now, I'm getting a fantastic hamstring exercise and quad exercise. Yeah, doesn't look like much. It's all down to the tempo. The tempo is the important part. 1, 2, quick, quick, quick. 1, 2, bump, bump, bump. Out, out. Now I'm trying to pull my heel as far back behind me as I can, or underneath me I should say. 1, 2. Now if I also focus on moving the noodle as much as possible, it forces me to kick harder. Ugh, really feeling this in my hamstrings. 1, 2, quick, quick, quick. 1, 2. And mainly because I've got really strong quads, it's getting my heart rate up, and I'm getting some serious fatigue in the back of my thighs. So this is a great exercise to do for that in between, when you're swapping from one side to the other, but also is a great heart rate exercise. Just remember, tempo is absolutely key to be able to communicate this, that they'll get that workout, and tell them that they will feel it in their hamstring. And that is this week's Aqua tip. Demonstrating this particular exercise just requires a chair to demonstrate with. And it's one of those exercises that's easy to demonstrate on land, but quite challenging to do in the water. Now, my recommendation is that with the chair, you turn a little bit side on to your class or on a diagonal, or if you have a big class, you'll have to demonstrate in different positions rather than facing them front on. And I'll show you why. So what you do is you thread the noodle underneath the chair, because otherwise it is a very unpleasant experience to sit on your noodle like this on the chair. So thread it underneath the chair. They'll understand. You're sitting on the noodle. You're holding the noodle in front, and it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 with the legs, and the arms go 1, 2, quick, quick, quick. 1, 2, quick, quick, quick. Now this is the exact tempo I was using in the water. So, sometimes when we don't do things in the water and we try it there first, we can have some preconceived ideas about what's too fast or too slow. And that's really important, that you discover the appropriate tempo in the water for it to be what you want to achieve. And in this situation, really want to target the hamstrings. So it's this tempo, 1, 2, quick, quick, quick. But the reason why it's important to demonstrate this side on is it's what you're doing with your heels. So this is how I would teach it. All right, everyone, sitting on the noodle, kicking, and we've got tempo. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'd like you to pull the noodle across, but focus on your legs and pull the heel as close to your buttocks as you can. The goal is to feel this exercise in the back of your thighs more then you feel it in the front of your thighs. And I think that that's key, because if you don't explain that aspect of the exercise, they'll just be focusing on using their quads, and that will actually get them to travel backwards. It's on the pulling back of the heel that will keep them on the spot. So if you see clients going backwards, it's because they're kicking and they're not pulling back enough with their heels. And that's why turning side on to demonstrate how much the heel needs to come up towards the back of the leg is really key. So demonstrate this in a seated position. Not a very challenging exercise. And remember, it wasn't about the arms. So even if you're holding the noodle, don't focus on, you should feel this in your arms. No. They need to feel this in their hamstrings. And that is this week's Aqua tip.